Alright. And I just realized I had the thing on mute, so I'm just gonna restart anyway because OBS keeps saying it's disconnecting. It's disconnecting. Just a moment. So, okay, I've changed the output of the stream. So hopefully now OBS will have an easier time staying connected, and I did not notice I had put my microphone on mute. Yay! Good streaming. So, I'll start over. My father passed away in May, and my family's been having some financial problems, so that's why this is a fundraising live stream. You can donate if you're watching on YouTube. You can donate directly through my channel. If you're watching on Twitch, you can donate through the GoFundMe, which is linked at the top of the page. Even if you can't donate, just watching, honestly, I really appreciate the support, because I am still trying to grow as a streamer. And I chose the HeartGold randomizer because I've always wanted to play a Pokemon randomizer. I've seen a lot of streamers play Randomized Nuzlocke. It's always seemed a lot of fun, but I've never played it myself. Wanted to give it a shot sometime. HeartGold mostly because I know Gen 2 very well, played it a ton in the day. I loved the remakes, so this seemed like a good choice for my first Nuzlocke run. So, just gonna throw this up. Here are the rules that I've set for myself. Some of them are a little more lax than most Nuzlocke runs, but again, it's my first time, so be a little lax with the rules. Give myself a little leeway. And I am also allowing myself 3 lifelines. First is I can only use these 1 each during the run. First is the revive. Exactly what it sounds like. No restrictions on when I can use it. I can choose to revive a Pokemon. Next is the repeat ball, which is basically works similar to the dupe clause. At any time, if the first Pokemon I encounter in an area I don't like what I see, I can ignore it, and I have to go with the second one. And finally is the Master Ball. When I invoke the Master Ball, I can catch whatever I'm currently facing, without any restrictions on where it is or how I encountered it, etc. So if I went into a legendary, say, like, okay, Master Ball, I'm gonna try and catch this no matter what. Doesn't mean the actual Master Ball in-game, though I may end up using it for that, we'll see. So, the last thing to mention is that if you do donate to me, again, either via YouTube or Twitch, through the GoFundMe, there will be perks. That if you donate $25 or more, and these are Canadian prices, so if you're in the US, decrease it by like a third or so. But if you donate $25, AMA, as long as it's safe for work. So like nothing sexual or gross or too personal, but ask me anything and I will answer truthfully and thoroughly. Like I won't just give a one-word answer, yes or no, unless it's that kind of question. And again, ask me whatever you want, and I will answer truthfully. 25 bucks, yeah. 50 bucks, get to nickname a Pokemon. I know that's an important part of randomized Nuzlocks, especially with viewer streams. Problem is, I don't really have the audience to allow me to nickname them all, because I often only get 1 or 2 people in the chat, and so you know, if I ask like, chat, what do I want to nickname this, and it's only 2 people, but they're currently not active. So you can donate to nickname them. Hopefully, maybe though these streams get to a point where you don't have to pay to nickname them, and I do have the audience for that. Fingers crossed. And finally, if you donate $100, that's to be revealed once I get my first badge, because it will relate to the game in a way that isn't really fair to enable until I get that far in the game. What I will say about the $100 tier though is that if you really want to be a troll and also really help me, the $100 donation can actually hurt me. It can really throw a kink into the plans. So I'll reveal that later when it is time. For now though, let's begin the game. Nope, I don't need nothing. So, welcome, everyone. Yep, standard intro. I'm a boy. And of course, Drakey. Lower, there we go. Yeah, Drakey, the Y. Yep. Also, famous curious, I'm playing on Melon DS. I did have a Des MU, I think it's called, but it did not run these very well. And apparently, like the emulator creators, like don't really care about Pokemon and didn't care about optimizing their games to run them. So I'm using Melon DS to play. It seems to run much more smoothly. I don't have any friends named Lyra. Yes, I know. Yep. What option? Text speed, fast. Battle scene on, battle style. Yes, I will. I'm not gonna say. I play on shift style, especially for Nuzlocke. Again, I'm being merciful to myself. Okay, now that I've begun, save. I have not, and I did fire up a randomizer file just to make sure, like I had set the randomizer up properly. But this is a new, like a re-randomized one, so I have no clue what they're gonna offer free for the starters. The first randomizer they offered me Charizard, I think it was Croconaw, and the grass starter. I can't remember what it was, but I think it was another stage 2. So, yeah, come on. Okay, let's visit the lab and see what we have. Yep, yeah. I am eager to see what my starter is. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. I do like. I'll say I like Whisper personally, but dang. Yeah, I don't think there's much contest of what my starter's gonna be here. Yes, please. It'll take a while to level them up, but I'll try. I'll put in the work. This one I will nickname just because it is my starter. I'll just go with something simple. I'm a plebeian. I can't name it Drake or Drakey because that's taken. Yep. Okay. Potions! Yep. Oh, and I have to check out this Dratini. Let's see. Okay. Naive nature. I don't remember what that means for stats. Yeah, and hello Major Trenton. Thanks for tuning in. And actually reminded me I have to keep abreast if someone does donate, so I have to keep an eye on my phone. Naive nature. Okay, so it has neutral stats. Dragon Dance, Rage, and Helping Hand. Not bad at all. Yeah, this is definitely workable. Alright. Like, got a really good boosting move and a, like, not the best offense, but, you know, especially, hey, it gets stronger every time it gets hit. Like, if I'm gonna be a sweeper and keep it in battle. What do you want? Oh, right. That is one thing I dislike about the Pokemon games. The early game is always so railroaded. And that's why the last gen main Pokemon games I actually played was Sun and Moon. Like, I owned Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but I didn't play them. I hate the railroading. Like, and like in Sun and Moon in particular, it was so annoying. And this is just like, you know how to make a phone call, right? Well, I'm gonna tell you anyway. But yeah, like and also like, in my opinion, when they started introducing the gimmicks, I think they peaked with Mega Evolution. Z moves were, or Z moves, whatever, they were okay, but I don't think Pokemon really needed a limit break system. And then when they introduced Dynamaxing and Terrestrializing, I just thought, okay, this is getting dumb. And also, it's like, so many Pokemon, new Pokemon these days have gimmicks. Like, they have a unique ability, or a unique signature move, or this a unique way of evolving. As the Incredibles told us, when all Pokemon are special, none of them are. You know, like, just come up with good Pokemon. I'll also toss out with the transition to Switch. I actually thought that Thanosing the Pokedex was a good move. Because there's over 1,000 Pokemon now. But with all the regional variants and differences in evolution and gender and all that affecting their moves and abilities, there's really probably closer to 1,200 Pokemon. Getting rid of some of the superfluous ones is good because, like, let's be honest, who would really care if Sudowoodo was not in a game? But they made objectively bad choices when they chose to Thanos the Pokedex, so yeah. That hurt. Okay. Okay. I'll also mention at this point that, as with usual with Nuzlocke runs, it doesn't count until I can actually get Pokeball to catch other Pokemon. So if I happen to die here... Okay, that's not too bad. Uh-oh. I dropped $40. Thanks, Mom. Okay, first battle. Yes, I know that. I don't need to know how to heal him. I dropped $40. How much did I start with? Oh, $3 grand. Okay, that's barely worth mentioning. Also, I did notice on the GoFundMe that you had donated me previously, Major Trenton. Thank you. I do really appreciate that. For being honest, the GoFundMe was nowhere near as successful as I'd hoped, but, you know, that's okay. I get it. Like, some people, even if they want to donate, they can't. Anything is helpful. That's why, like, even just like, hey, if someone donates just $10, still helps. Okay, this is, he's a level lower, so that's quite a bit weaker. I'll also say, I understand you plus stopping after Diamond Pearl 2, because in my opinion, they were the weakest main series games. Like, they did some good things on a technical level, like the special physical split, but the Gen 2 remake saved Gen 4. About to unleash my rage. Only catch is that I do know that because it's routine, it's going to take a long time to level up and evolve, but oh, it's going to be worth it. And especially with this, it's gonna be painful in the Nuzlocke because I know it's important to level grind in the Nuzlocke so you don't get caught off guard. I'll also say tentative plans for now are to stream for 3 hours on the 3 weekend days. I may or may not stream longer or more days depending on like if we get good traffic going, like especially in this case because it's a fundraising live stream. But we'll have to see. You're just making me angrier. Okay, nope, I don't want to faint again. Good boy. Okay. That's gonna be another Diglett, like, come on, give me something. Oh! Happiny! Okay. Interesting. It also occurred to me, Diglett would actually be really useful for dig if I need it. Uh-oh. Okay, just one hit each, okay. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh! 2 critical hits. Okay. Okay. I'm wondering if they're holding the lucky punch. Because that and boosts its critical hit rate, and 2 critical hits is a little sus. Ugh. Not the smoothest start, but again, you know, it's okay. I'm willing to put in the work. And again, we just start the Nuzlocke, it doesn't count yet. Speed up. Okay. Okay, now let's see what smelling salt. I'm not taking the chance this time. Good news is actually Happiny. They should leave a lot of XP because I remember Chansey and Blissey make good XP grinding. Okay, now you're building up my rage. Ooh. Yeah, 100 XP? That's awesome, okay. I just want to see quickly what levels Dratini learns new moves at, because I'm pretty sure that that's also a bit sparse. Hang on, just a sec. Game data, yep, just go on Bulba P here. Just want to know the its moves will be randomized, but it'll learn them at the same level. Okay, so 11, 15, and 21. Okay, so it's not gonna learn new moves often. Hello, Ria Chang. Thank you for tuning in. Our starter for the Nuzlocke, we just started Nuzlocke, and our starter is a Dratini. So, yeah. Considering Dratini is super strong and my name and all that, hopefully that's a good omen. Dig, 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 dig. That hit a little harder than normal. 4 did 6 damage, that time it was 7. Okay, phew. Donation, it's additive. If you want to donate multiple times, go ahead. I will not say no to more money. If someone wants to donate $200 a nickname for Pokemon, who am I? I'm not gonna say no. Okay. Wanna? Okay, that's okay. Okay. Yeah, I do want to Dragon Dance because Rage actually doesn't have the highest PP for this point in the game. Oh, okay. If you donate 30, I'll count it towards the goal. Like, as long as I remember. Which, like, if you donate, like, next weekend, like, and remind me I did donate before, then yeah, that's fine. Okay, this should take him out. It should, because the Rage grew stronger this time. Okay. We're getting some momentum going, though. I quickly used up those potions. I could just return to the lab, but... Do, 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 do. Okay. Hopefully I can take him out in one hit now. Hey, Wiley, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for your previous donation. I appreciate it a lot. Stream's going good. The starter we got was a Dratini, so hopefully that's a good omen. Though I have whited out twice already to the wild Pokemon in this area, which are primarily Diglett and Happiny. Now I do need to return to the lab. Can we run? Okay. 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 Fast forward, let's get back to the lab and heal, please. You don't got any more potions, do ya? Done. Okay, I'd like to use your... Yes. Okay. That said, the Happiny, if I can catch the Happiny, that would actually really... Well, no, I was gonna say Soft Boil would be good, but randomized moveset. But Diglett would be good for Dig, like if I need an escape. Okay, yeah. Oh, wow! Okay, yeah, this is why you level grind in a Nuzlocke run. Thank you, so do I. Okay. No! Also, while it does grow into a Juggernaut, I remember Dratini and other pseudo-legendaries, their starting stats are not the best, so... Also, it's really weird that Professor Oak's like, hey, you want to have one of these Pokemon to go on an errand for me? Why not let me borrow multiples? Like, if I'm just borrowing them and you decide to let me keep it later. Actually, that would be an interesting idea, different thing for Pokemon game. Give you all 3 starters to start, let you explore a little with them, and then be like, well, now that you've gotten to know your Pokemon, would you like to keep one of them? And then you choose which one to take. Okay. Give me that sweet, sweet XP. My little too far. Eh. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, level 4 Diglett. I've not played those ones. I haven't played any main series Pokemon games since Sun and Moon. The railroading in Sun and Moon really turned me off, and by the time especially with that Tauros on the first island, and when I got to the second island and they did the same thing with the Stoutland, I'm like, no, screw this. When when the games came to Switch, honestly, like, they weren't the leap forward I was expecting and that I feel they should be. Like, what I saw of Scarlet and Violet was like, meh. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm thinking that one Happiny I encountered must have had a lucky punch or something. Yeah, honestly, like, the Pokemon games, they need to innovate, but they're not really innovating, they're just coming up with new gimmicks. You know, like the terrestrializing and all that. Really, like, I'm very interested in Pokemon Legends ZA because when I saw Legends Arceus, I was like, this is what I was expecting a home console full Pokemon game to be. But I didn't get Arceus because I don't like Gen 4, or, well, specifically, I don't like the Diamond and Pearl. They were very forgettable games to me, aside from Cynthia. You know, everyone loves Cynthia. But otherwise, meh. But ZA, I liked X and Y fine. So, I'll give them a shot. Damn. Yep, it's okay. It's okay. That's my 3rd whiteout, but hey, I'm out of potions. Okay, Rage. Yeah, that's a thing also, like, it did seem like they focused more on, it's open world now, instead of, like, the thing that really did intrigue me was, like, interacting with Pokemon in the wild and that, and the different way moves can use. No, you don't get Pokeballs until you return from Mr. Pokemon. Okay, that's no problem. As long as people are watching, I'm happy. Okay, this time nothing. Whew. I have nothing to put it in. I mean, I do have a backpack and pockets, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't... This is something else that Pokemon should do. Make the tutorials optional. Like, the tutorial for how to catch Pokemon has remained the same forever. Like, this guy should say, shall I show you a tour around town? Yeah, yay. Okay, let's have a look. I just want to talk to people. Yeah, plus it's extremely unrealistic. You know, like, I think of all the newbie players who just, okay, there's a Pokemon, throw the Pokeball. It broke out? Oh, I have to fight it first? Okay. I have to be conservative with my money for now, so if I get seriously hurt, unless I've already made it to Mr. Pokemon or I'm very close to him, I'm not going to use those potions. I'm also wondering with the randomizer now if my rival will pick one of the starters I didn't take. So this guy who just ran up to me, grabbed my Pokegear and tossed a thing in it. A zoo will, okay. Now it'll probably know. Oh. Oh wow, is it that easy to catch a Monoceus? Speed boost? Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, thanks, and no thanks. Bye-bye. The messages look a little stretched. Just a second, are they stretching it? Oh, I see, okay, it's just loading from bottom to top. Really? Wow. Did that work for you, or did you have to use a lot of Pokeballs? Just a sec. Just want to see. There's no option I can find for the chat box here to stream bottom to top. Okay, that's a little odd. That's okay. I can't believe I never noticed that before. Weird. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, critical captures. But that's cool. Like, honestly, hey, if that works for you, that's almost like a challenge run. Like, try and catch Pokemon without injuring them. Okay, so the Azurill seem to have speed boost naturally there. Like, that's not even a hidden ability, and like, that's impressive. That could be really useful. Oh, okay, something else? Huh. I did not know that. Like, of course, I know the urban legend, you know, that you tap B, or you press B, or hold B, and all that, but... Payday! That would be really helpful, especially for grinding money. Okay, yeah, 2. Also a thing, like, it used to be a policy back in the day that whenever I played the game, I'd try to use Pokemon I haven't played. Whenever I would play the games, I'd use Pokemon I haven't played before. And the one run through in Gen 3, I decided, I'm gonna use Surskit. I've never used it before. Yeah, there's a reason people don't use Surskit. It and its evolution suck. I don't get to pick up the money it threw? That's cheap. Yes, heal my Pokemon, please. That's fair. I actually remember the very first time I ever played a Pokemon game. It was Pokemon Yellow, and I remember my team, such as it is, because there were only 2 Mon I ever used throughout the game, pretty much. And I remember I struggled to beat Lance, but eventually I did at least one point. But then I made it to champ, and I just couldn't do it. I'm like, no, my team isn't enough. My team, since it was Pikachu, level 29, and Clefable, level 73, or 72. And it knew Psychic, Blizzard, Strength, and I think Fire Blast or Thunder. Like, Clefable just carried me through the whole game. Thank you, now I can collect the apricorns. I'll also say, this is a mechanic from Gen 2 that I thought was neat, like giving you the specialized Pokeballs and the option to craft them and that. Apparently they brought that back for Arceus, and like you could use different materials to craft Pokeballs, which, very neat. Yeah, I'm considering a Zoo Wheels like free XP because they don't seem to have any damaging moves other than Snore. Glare is annoying. There we go. Though they don't give much XP because they're baby Pokemon. I'll also say, speaking of superfluous Pokemon, when you're gonna Thanos the Pokedex, baby Pokemon, like, they were a neat gimmick to introduce with eggs and that, but they are completely pointless now. If you cut the baby Pokemon, would anyone even really notice, much less care? Okay, this one's actually doing some damage. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, I did not expect Happiny and Igglybuff to be the most dangerous things I've encountered, but here we are. do, 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 do. Rage. Teeny sliver more. I'm tempted to, once I get back to the lab or on the way back, I wouldn't mind grinding to level 11 so I can learn a 4th move. Hopefully it's another damaging one. I just thought, oh, I don't know, like, because it's randomized. Imagine if I could get Dragon Rage this early. Like, damn, that would be so OP. Also, just lost out in terms of side games. I have a soft spot for Pokemon Conquest. I have no interest in Nobunaga's Ambition or the Warrior game series. But as a genre, I think it's a great idea for crossovers, and Pokemon Conquest is a lot of fun. Just wish it wasn't, like, so repetitive in that. Like, a lot of the post-game episodes, like, just fall into the same patterns. It's cheap that they won't let me take the coins from Payday. Like, come on. Was the Wild Electrolyzer? I don't remember if I randomized items or not, but that's I think I must have, because I do not remember getting this at this point. I also now enabled Impossible Evolution, so I'm guessing that I can use that like an evolutionary stone if I happen to get an Electabuzz. I don't know exactly how they're gonna do that. Wait, I wanted to switch its moves around. There we go. Actually, yeah, put that below. And there's Wheeler and his top tier super cool Rattata. If I can conserve PP on Rage, may as well. Like one more attack boost and now he should be able to KO it. Oh, I forgot also. What is Dratini? I didn't notice. What is Dratini's ability? Arena Trap prevents the foe from fleeing. Yay. That's actually one of the clauses I put for myself because I remember like the pain in the dogs and that. Like, if the Pokemon flees or forces the end of a battle through Whirlwind or Roar or Teleport or something, okay, then that doesn't count. You know? Like, if it's the first one I happen to meet in a route, like, I'll say, okay, this is the one I have to catch, but, you know, I'm allowed to get another chance because it ran. That seems fair to me, you know. Like, you can't always you can't always know which Pokemon are gonna run, and especially with the randomizer, if they're gonna know some stuff like Teleport and that. Okay, saving again here. I finally made it. Okay. Okay. Yep. Pick the apricorn. Can I steal his mail? Oh no, it's just a sign. The mystery egg. And also, because it's a gift, the egg will be allowed to hold on to it. Like, I'll be able to keep whatever in the egg if I want it. Gifts and in-game trades and event encounters are for free game. And now we're coming up on another reason that I chose HeartGold to do the Randomized Nuzlocke on. Uh-oh. Ow! Well, I guess that's a quick way to get back to the Poké Center easier. Save me having to go through the Azurill and all that. Okay. Like, I lost some money. Whatever. Okay. Now, time for the first trainer battle. Let's see what my rival has. Also, Silver is the best rival. Don't at me, he just is. Okay, Weedle versus Dratini. Forewarn. Okay. Oh, that's actually really good. Poison Jab. Yeah, I was worried about that. And yeah, it's like, he doesn't tell you his name here, it's just, he tells you, like, you saw his trainer card because he happened to drop it. Which is amusing that this kid who, like, is, like, a wanted criminal now carries photo ID with him. At least I'm, like, you know, like, At least I'm pretty sure the trainer caught his photo. Yeah. Okay. Let's go home. Okay. Oh, I just wanted to check these grass here if there's an item. Again, I really want to. I'm gonna level. Well, I don't have to level grind actually. 'Cause I can just like encounter a few happenings. Like that is like actually gonna be handy for level grinding. Like if I want to, like. Yeah, I can just like send out my first Pokemon and then like swap to Happiny. Or then swap to Dratini. And yeah, Dratini's getting a higher level now, like now that is barely tickling him. Yeah, I was wondering, like, is it even worth it to use Rage? Because, like, it seems to be... Oh! Wow. That hurt. Oh, actually, wait. I have one step out of the grass. Okay. Back to the Poké Center. Oh, I'm going to be doing that a lot. Okay. Now let's go home again. It's scary to jump off them. Yeah, that was terrifying. Yeah. Sometimes you can't stay out of the tall grass. Again, okay, like, come on, Happiny. Okay, just take a minute here. Oh, nice. I don't remember when you get the XP share, but it's a hold item in these games, so that could be nice. There we go. Okay, how much to level 11 now? 408. Okay, that's 4 Happiny. I'm not sure which Happiny I would like, but honestly, it seems like several of them here have the Lucky Egg as a hold item. Or, not Lucky Egg, a Lucky Punch. And that would be pretty handy. Okay, let's do this. KO! Nice. There should be a pinned message at the top of the chat in Twitch. Okay, oh. Crud. Okay, Diglett. If it was a Happiny, I might have been worried. Get out of the grass. Okay, can I go home and heal first? Because I know once I visit the lab, I'll get my first Pokeballs. And... no, I wanted to rest. Okay, they won't let me rest. Okay. No, sweetie, you have to go on an errand. You can't rest your tired Pokemon. Get back out there. Okay, it's okay. Maybe hey, if I'm super lucky, maybe the move Dratini learns will be False Swipe. Won't that be nice? Uh... Okay. Whew. Should be like 150-ish so to level up now. 120. Okay. Getting closer. Reminds me, I need to have a notepad doc ready so I can keep track of what I've caught where. Okay. One happening and I'm done. Okay, fine. Okay. Save, because if I don't have to use a potion, then don't wanna. I know that later on, because I don't need revives and that, like, I'll be able to get more money, and money is always a non-issue in Pokemon games. Okay. That should do it. Come on. Okay, at least no critical hit. Okay, Twister, a bit obvious, but hey, I'll take it. Doesn't Twister have 40 PP? Okay, but it's a special move, yeah. So it does not benefit from Dragon Dance, but still, you know. Okay, it'll do. Move that over. Okay, let's go visit Professor Elm. I love that. Are you the one who did this? Couldn't Professor Elm tell us? Okay. So, like I said, there was another reason I wanted to do HeartGold for my Nuzlocke run. My dad played Pokemon too. I remember the first game I had was Yellow, but he also played it. And I remember that he got Gold and Silver for us at the same time used from a friend of his who dealt in used games. I played Gold and he played Silver. And I remember he power leveled his Pokemon really high. And I remember that I set him up in the trainer house as an NPC so I could battle him constantly to level grind with like a team of legendaries that knew no offensive moves. And he continued playing through the years. It gave us a lot of fun anecdotes. Like, we had a lot of fun. We battled. I tried to teach him the Pokemon TCG when I collected it, but he wasn't interested. At one point, he actually found a Pokemon Platinum game on the lawn of our apartment building that someone had dropped, and it has been hacked. They had a complete living Pokedex. They had 99 of all items, including Master Balls, so got a ton of mileage out of that while I had it. I think I still do have it over there somewhere. And I remember I said I didn't really get into Sun and Moon. He came to me like the one Christmas said, I noticed you don't have the new Pokemon game, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, on your Christmas list. I said, yeah, I wasn't really into the first ones, I don't want it. Well, I want to play it. Like, you gotta get it for me. So I put it on my Christmas list for that my mom references. And Christmas, I unwrapped it. Pokemon Ultra Moon. Here you go. Handed it off to my dad. And Mom's like, what do you mean, here you go? He's the one that wanted it. He just and she was like, I got it for him, not you. So yeah, and he also really loved Pokemon Snap. He didn't get the Switch one, but he loved Pokemon Snap. He replayed that all the time. And he also really loved Pokemon Go. He played that every day. Like, he would he was a telemarketer, so he'd be sitting at his desk at work, and he'd just have his phone at the side, like, and it buzzes, and he leans over and played. And the three of us, my mom got into Pokemon Go, though she's not in the series otherwise, and she doesn't play it anymore. But we would, before the pandemic, we would go on walks and all play Pokemon Go together. So Pokemon was something that my dad and I really shared, and it all started with Pokemon Gold and Silver Gen 2. And my dad had this thing where he would name his rivals stupid things. D-bag, asshole, dickhead. Dickhead was his favorite. I'm pretty sure like 2 or 3 Pokemon games he named his rival Dickhead. So, in memory of my dad and for this fundraiser, I can think of no better name for my rival than to name him after my dad. He is my eternal rival and friend. Yeah, okay, go away. Yeah. Oh, don't you give me the Pokeballs now? And I also remember my dad, he was very, he liked using the same Pokemon often. I remember his trademark Gen 2 team was, Feraligatr. He always went the Water-type starter. Feraligatr, Gyarados, always caught Magikarp if he could. Whatever the local bird was, so Pidgeot for Gen 2. Alakazam or Kadabra. And, oh crud, I'm suddenly blanking. I remember he often used, I remember what was, the Water-type starter, Gyarados, the bird, Alakazam. He always went with Rattata because he loved Super Fang and Hyper Fang. And finally, he would usually use Quagsire or something comparable as an HM slave. And I remember when he was playing the Gen 5 games, I'm pretty sure it was Gen 5, because I remember, hey Adam, this stupid looking thing with the buck teeth. Bidoof? Yeah, is that my Rattata? Is it learning Hyper Fang and Super Fang? I'm pretty sure it does. Okay, that's my Rattata, I'm catching it. I don't need the damn tutorial. Bubble and Aqua Ring. Obtained Pokeballs! Okay. Okay. We are locked in! The Nuzlocke portion begins. We are locked in! The Nuzlocke portion begins. Okay. Okay. I encountered Diglett as the first one, so that's when I'm Nuzlocked in, but I forgot they didn't heal me. Honestly, like, they kept automatically healing me at several points. I assumed they would have again. So I got into battle in Dratini with 5 HP. No! So, yeah. So, I do still, like, that's once, I'll allow myself one save, like, I forgot to heal. But now the Nuzlocke is locked in, I have to catch the Diglett or nothing. The first Diglett I encounter here, if I don't get it... Well, really, if I want to be fair, because, like, if I encounter Happiny... Okay, whatever I encounter the first now, because they didn't automatically heal me. It's still Diglett, still level 3. Okay. Damn it! I didn't think that would kill it. Like, Rage didn't, and how much stronger is Rage? Well, make a note. I could have caught a Diglett, but I KO'd it. Okay. Okay, yeah. Ignoring the special different defense stats and move categories, Twister is twice as strong. Yeah, that's on me. Chansey has really high special defense, I remember. Okay, not that high. 72 XP, yeah. Okay, yep. I'd like to catch you, but I can't. On the other hand, like, I'm Twister now. Hey, that's a proper attacking move. Like, that's KOing things easily. I can no longer rage for other opponents. Oh! Pidgey! That's a rare one. Hadn't encountered you. Oh, that would be perfect to try and catch you, but I can't. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay. But now, I can go here and try and catch something. This is Route 46. Let's see what we get on Route 46. Sveel! Not awful. Though I have to be careful here. Okay. Rage. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Whew! Oh, and he knows Rain Dance. Rain Dance and Bubble. Okay. That's not awful. I don't dislike that. Alright! Sveel! Okay, we have the first member of the gang. Let's just Sveel. It crosses the oceans by rolling on drifting ice. Fluffy fur keeps it warm when the temperature is below freezing. Not yet. Again, if you wanted to nickname it for me though, you can donate. If I had a larger audience, I'd say, yeah, go ahead and nickname it now. And is this one of the games where it automatically heals? No, it does not. Okay. Since it doesn't know any ice-type moves and just Bubble, I should be okay to fight the wild ones here. It should be there. Just a moment, I will make sure. And I apologize if OBS disconnects me. It does that. I apologize if OBS disconnects me. It does that. Yeah, the emulator is staggering a little. I'll also say, honestly, the idea of Pokemon nicknames is another one of those outdated concepts that they really need to change. Like, why not let you nickname your Pokemon and change their nickname anywhere you want, you know? I get it, like, if you trade them, you can't change it, but... Okay. Yeah, I had pinned something. I don't know where it is now, but I will pin that now. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, okay. There we go. Oh, okay, that's why. It's only, I can only, I try to only pin for a few minutes. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I did, like, I'd just like keep it permanently pinned, but whatever. Oh, wait, no. Let's check this out now. Somewhat of a clown with a lax nature, okay? Rain Dance Ice Ball. Okay, I got lucky there. And Clamp. Huh. Sphere is actually pretty good. Like, multi-type. Okay. Sphere has Arceuss's ability. That's definitely gonna be interesting. Okay. Cool. Okay. I just want to see, like, what else. Well, I'm curious, like, what else appears on this route, but, like, I don't have to look. I don't know if there's any hidden items here, though. Or, like, any items to get here. Oh, Cherubi. Hang on. I saw a little sparkle. That's not shiny, is it? Can't be. Just a sec. I'm not trying, because there's like a little... That is a shiny! That's a shiny Cherubi! Okay, well, I am playing with the shiny claws that I'm not pulling out of my butt. Look, it's in the rules. Shiny claws. I can catch any shiny I want. Wow. Okay. I hope I can catch it. Alright. If I'm wrong and it's not a I'm pretty sure it's a shiny. It looks like a little different on my phone, but it's, according to the Bulbapedia, it's much darker red normally. I want to see, like, it shows you in the menu if it's shiny, doesn't it? It is! That's a star! It's shiny! Wow! Cool! Okay! Shiny claws for the win! And I'm glad I stuck around. Okay. Motor Drive. Raises speed of hit by an electric type move. And it resists electric, so not bad. Only knows Seed Bomb. Wow. I guess that makes up for for missing out on Diglett, because I got 2 now from Route 46. And make a note of that. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Oh, wow. Thank you. I believe that was you, Wiley Excalibro? Donated 60 Canadian, 69 Canadian. Thank you very much. I appreciate that so much. Yes, just now. Thank you. So if you want, you can choose a nickname, or if you want, you can do 2 AMAs. Ask me anything and I will answer truthfully and thoroughly, as long as it's, like, safe for work and not too personal in that. Whew. Just hang on, what's its, when does it learn new moves, cause... Wait, hang on. Oh, no, I scrolled the wrong thing. Generation 4 by leveling up. Level 7. The nickname, if you want to nickname something, make a suggestion, and I will, like, make note of it in the doc. And when I get to the name rater, I will nickname it appropriately. It's gonna take some... Although, if I can find a save game editor that can do it safely, like, I'll use that to edit the nicknames in for the next stream. Also, the rule is like if something's already been nicknamed, someone else can't change it. Okay, good. I got here. I really want to stick around that route and level grind. With all the happening there. And the thing is though, I don't want to do level grinding off stream. Because that's just always lame. Let's see, I just want to check. When do I get my fishing rod? HeartGold. Route 32. Oh, okay. Not too far in. I thought, like, does someone... I checked because I thought, does someone in the city give it? And also, how much XP do they need to level up? 7. 19. Okay. Like, that Sphere is gonna be really good once he gains levels. Got a pretty diverse move pool. He's got a potentially extremely useful ability. I don't remember where you find plates in HeartGold, Soul Silver. Check Bulbapedia quickly. Oh. In Pokemon HeartGold and Soul Silver, the captain of the SS Aqua will give one away during each voyage after the player has all 16 badges. So, Sphere basically doesn't have an ability, is what I'm hearing. Oh, okay. My favorite game of all time, Final Fantasy VI. I'm sorry that that's an obvious one, but I did grow up with it, so it has nostalgia for me, but its stories and themes and characters really have aged extremely well. That theme of hope and love triumphing over hate and despair. The party members all wrestling with grief and tragedy in different ways. Like, that really is the thing with FF6, is like, most characters in FF6 have some sort of tragedy either in their backstories or happen to them during their lives. But they're all different kinds of tragedy. They all deal with them in different ways. And both narratively and from the other characters in universe, there is no judgment. Like, no one in FF6 ever criticizes others as weak for being emotional or being sad about something. Or tells you, like, you know, like, they don't judge. They help and support each other. And everyone's pain is valid. And that's why I think, like, there's someone, because there's such a wide variety of characters, archetypes, and what they go through, there's someone everyone can relate to in FF6. The father who has lost his family, the guy who lost his lover, the woman who doesn't know if she deserves to love, the guy who lost his who lost his driving goal in life, the brothers who have been estranged for years. There's someone you can empathize and relate to in FF6. So, yeah. Again, sorry my answer's obvious, but FF6 is my favorite of all time. No contest there. Phew! I'm just wondering, do I okay, he's a chunky boy, he's got some decent defense. Let's try clamped it. Okay. Whew. Okay, yeah. Okay, Sphere has gained a level, it's okay. Yeah! Whoa! Taunt? No. Like right now, the moveset is actually really good. I've got a physical water move, I've got a physical ice move, I've got a special water move, and I have rain dance. Yeah, I don't remember, the thing that does bug me, I'll say, I can't remember if my first FF was FF6 on the NES, Super NES, or FF2. I remember I owned both at one point, and my cousin also owned both, and I played them at his house sometimes. So and it might even be Mystic Quest, because I also played Mystic Quest on the Super NES. But I can't remember if it was FF2 or FF4. The one thing I can remember fairly concretely is that FF4 was the first one I finished. Because I remember pointedly, my cousin, I think at one point I borrowed the games from him, and he borrowed them. He had to borrow them, my hard copies, because his house was broken into and they were stolen. But I remember a thing like I nicknamed my party in FF4 when I was at the final dungeon, or like I nicknamed them all. I was like, "Look, Sean, I beat the game," or something like that. And FF6, it was I remember it distinctly being older than that. So yeah. Okay. Nice. You have not. You haven't played Final Fantasy VI? What are you doing watching me when you could be playing FF6 right now? That goes for everyone, really. Like, if you have not played Final Fantasy VI, why are you watching me instead of doing that? I blacked out. What happened? I missed. Oh. Oh, weird. Back to game. It better be. Because if it isn't, I will look for you. I will find you. And I'll make you play FF6. It happened again. That's weird. And I'm also thinking I also have to level up, Cherubi. It occurs to me though, Cherubi is, grass type, so it resists ground and it has Seed Bomb. It could probably solo the Diglets even at its major level, even at its low level. I don't know if I want to risk it though. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's level 2? Okay, I'm gonna allow myself a mercy. I'm trying it. Like, again, this is my first Nuzlocke run. I'm still, like, getting a feel for, like, how cautious I have to be with things or not. Okay, Happiny, you're not taking that on alone. And yet, that's the shiny sparkle there. Wow. That's cool. That's awesome. Also, Ice Ball, for those who don't remember from the games, I do remember it. Ice Ball is the ice version, elemental version, or ice type version of Rollout. So that's really good to have, especially if you want to save PP. Sure. Something personal about myself that I am immensely proud of that maybe nobody knows about. I will say, I don't have to protect identities here because I feel bad to say it, I don't remember their name. I write fanfiction. and I've written a lot over the years. I've written it for 20 years. I've also written My Little Pony fan fiction. And one of the first big ones I got that was really popular was Twilight Falls, Sunset Dawns, where the main protagonist of My Little Pony is Twilight Sparkle, and she had a rival in the movie Sunset Shimmer. Now, canonically, Sunset reformed and became the protagonist of her spin-off series, and also one of my favorite characters of all time in anything. But in my fic, the reform didn't take, she returned, and basically there was a body swap fic with Twilight. And because of the magic she uses and her own psychological neuroses and problems, she basically, like, I mean this literally, she starts going crazy. She starts hallucinating, she's not eating right, and her friends can all, or Twilight's friends, they can all tell something's up with her. Twilight's acting weird, but they don't know about the body swap. So, but they can tell something's not right. And so there's a point where one of the characters, just takes her aside in a second. Okay, look, Twilight, we know something's wrong. We don't know what it is. We don't know why you haven't told us. But we're here for you. You know that, right? If you want to talk to us, if you need something from us, all you have to do is ask. We love you and we want you to be okay. Right? And Sunset and Twilight's body is like, okay, yeah, thanks. I explained that scene specifically because I got a PM on fanfiction.net from someone. They were going through depression in their lives, and I honestly feel bad. I don't recall if they said they were feeling suicidal, but they were depressed and just not feeling well. And something about that scene struck a chord with them, and it became a mantra for them. You have friends that love and support you. If you want their help, you just have to ask. And eventually they worked up the courage to talk to their family and friends about what they were going through. And they did love and support them, and they got the help they need, and they were in a much better place. So they PM'd me to thank me for writing the fic that motivated them to look for help. I could not ask for I would say I can't ask for any higher praise or compliment or achievement, but I would not even classify it as those things. Like, that's just to have that kind of impact on someone's life for the positive like that. That's humbling. And whatever else I may achieve in my life or may not achieve, like, I'm happy that I know for a fact someone out there, like, basically credited me with saving their life with my writing. So, yeah, that was something really powerful to get out of the blue somewhere, and I'm happy to know that my writing touched someone that way. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Was this it? Okay. Oh, and I wanted to check, Cherubi, I thought I had it here. I did have it, Cherubi. Yeah, I want to check, lens set, level 7 and 10. Okay. It's not too bad. And yeah, Diglett's with only Earth-type moves, that's pretty much the perfect opponent for Cherubi. Thank you. Yeah, that, it's also something I don't share around because, as someone hearing someone tell that story, how do you respond to that? That's just whoa. No, we're not taking on Happiny. Don't know why I said I would Dratini specifically, but it's okay. Just not Okay, I wasn't sure if Twister would be that effective. I know the Chansey line has high special defense. I was there for the ways of, I was there in the days of Skarmbliss. I never really played Pokemon that competitively, but I remember the days of Skarmbliss. For those who do not remember, in Gen 2, Skarmory and Blissey were like a tag team duo in double battles because Skarmory had really high defense, Blissey had really high special defense. They were both very tanky, and Blissey's weaknesses to fighting types is covered by Skarmory, so they were a pretty nasty tag team to have to face. Once again, why did I send out Dratini? I don't know. Wait, isn't... Okay, no, it is Cherubi. Okay, hang on. Okay, how we doing? Often lost some thought yet. Next level, 59. Okay. Once I'm all at level 10, then I'm gonna move on. Fortunate. I'll also just say for what it is, thank you for the AMAs while I was level grinding it. I don't have to worry about it being so monotonous. Okay. Okay, now let's send out Spheal instead. Okay. That should do it. Just one more. There we go. Yep. Okay, level 7. Double! Okay, for its own sake, I'll check the power. It's really powerful, but... Oh... And actually with Stab, it's actually not that much better. It's actually not better than Seed Bomb. Okay. Okay. I just want to see my bag. Okay. Okay, potion, how many do I have? 2 in the bag? Okay. Hey, no problem. That's okay. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much for donating again. You have a good day. Oh, that would be handy as a matter of convenience, but I don't think I need them now. And I don't think I have anything I can really sell. How much is this one? 275? No, it might be handy. No, I was gonna say I want to sell you what's inside the Apricorn box, but yeah, you better be. How does it evolve? Starting level 25. That's not too bad. Spheal, I think, is 25 and 40, if I remember correctly. I'm just looking up on Bulbapedia again. Alright, let's bring my phone over closer. Spheal, when does it evolve? 32 and 44. Okay. A little higher than I'd like, but still, like, for now, it has a really good moveset. And also, Happiny should be pretty good on this route, too, with, the Merrills here. Oh, wait, I forgot! Nuzlocke. I have to catch. This is the first thing I can catch. Okay, that slipped my mind. I honestly forgot. Okay, I have to try and catch this now. Okay. Again, like, I'm allowing myself some leeway because this is the first time I've done a Nuzlocke run. Bubble should not kill it. Though I think Sphere might kill itself if I'm not careful, and I'm not letting that slide. No, if I let Sphere die at this point, that's on me. Sphere is out, and I do not want to lose him. Okay, I gotta switch out. I can't take that chance. Like, he swaggered twice now. I have no idea how much harm that's gonna do. Okay, Bubble. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. Let's Pokeball go! Alright, there we go. Thank you, Trenton! Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Okay. We have an Igglybuff. I have to make a note. That is Route 20 through 30. Igglybuff. I always joke that Igglybuff, Jigglypuff, and Wigglytuff, I said, they should come up with another evolution, Jiggly stuff. Okay, let's see Igglybuff. It evolves with happiness. Oh, fun, friendship, that's what I meant. Then a Moonstone, and when does it learn new moves? Because, like, I'm going to have to level this up on principle. It's one of the few ones I have now. Okay, level 5, 9, and 13. Okay, that's not too bad. Now let's check what I actually got. Okay, Brave. So that doesn't have... Okay. Swagger and Vice Grip. How soon? Vice Grip is actually pretty strong. Water Veil prevents it from getting a burn. That's pretty good, especially if it's gonna have physical moves. Okay. Yeah, that's not awful. That's not awful. I can work with it. Like, that's probably the most normal one I've encountered so far, you know, in terms of like what you think of the early root Pokemon like Rattata and Pidgey and all that. Like, Igglybuff is probably the closest to one of those, because Sphere feels really strong in spite of its low level. Cherubi has only the one move. And Dratini is, well, Dratini. Okay. And I did make note in the doc that that's what I caught for Route 30. Save. 2 hours? That's not right. I only started at 1 o'clock. Although I have been using the speed up, so yeah, that checks out. Oh, nope, not bag. Okay. Against Stiglitz, Cherubi can tank him. I'll double edge just because I know it'll miss and I don't have to use waste PP on Seed Bomb. Granted, I'm rated by the Poké Center, so, but still. I feel dumb for asking, what were you saying that's a good idea in response to? I've already forgot what I said. Yeah, I'm just like looking at the light. Unfortunately, the way I'm sitting, I do have my window right behind me. So, should get a darker curtain or a blackout curtain or something. Oh yeah, Iggly buff. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, I forgot Diglett is really fast. I figured it move would go off before it surfaced. Oh, brief heart attack. Okay. Go ahead, bone club me all you like. Well, not all you like, but you can tank it. Though I'm gonna go to the Poké Center because if he gets a critical hit, then that's the end. I'm also going with the soft Nuzlocke, where if they're knocked out, I deposit them in the box. I don't release them. Because like I said, I have that revive lifeline if I decide later I want to revive something. Also, good, I mean, that's one of the HMs I'm not going to have to worry about now, because I know Sphere can learn Surf, of course, and Water can probably learn Waterfall and Whirlpool. I would imagine, would one of these be able, well, I imagine Cherubi can use Cut. Most grass types can. I don't know if any of these can learn Rock Smash. I don't remember when you get Rock. I know Rock Smash was an HM in the remakes, but I don't remember where you get it. Okay. Ah, Happiny, thank you. And hello again. Cherubi is level 7, he should be able to take a level 2. If it was a level 3 or 4, I'd be a little more hesitant maybe, but nah, you should be fine. And he was. Headbutt! Hold the phone. If I remember correctly, they laid headbutt trees like normal trees in the remakes. Like you can headbutt any tree. Oh, okay, so that is also in the rules. I will toss them up again as a reminder. Trigger encounters like fishing and headbutt are mutually exclusive. So I can fish on a route, and I can but if I choose to fish, I can't headbutt, and vice versa. So I'm gonna headbutt. Let's see what we get. Assuming we do get something. I did not expect this, like, that is super lucky, honestly, like, to get headbutt this early. If I can encounter anything, that is. Okay, here we go. Hoot hoot. Okay. Okay. I'll give it a shot. Shouldn't kill it, I hope. Okay. Nice. Okay. Route 29, Diglett, and Hoot Hoot. I'm gonna make a note and add this, make note, save this document now. Alright, so, pretty good, like, this is going actually way better than I thought after the rocky start. Okay, so, normal flying, tangled feet, raises evasion if it's confused. Not bad. Howl, pound, and pluck. Yeah, pluck, those are both pretty good moves. Okay, so Hoot Hoot is actually pretty strong. Okay. Okay, that's my headbutt encounter for this route. There were no trees on the northern route. Are there trees in towns? Because trees in towns are also fair game. Though again, I can't fish if I choose to headbutt. There are trees here. Okay then. Okay, what do we got? Execute! Okay. I'll go with that. Grass and Psychic? Sure. And I just want to look. Execute. Well, actually, let's catch it first. I don't want to send out Spheal, because I don't know what it'll know. I'm hesitant to send out Okay, yeah, I didn't want to send out Spheal, because I knew it would know Vine Whip. Now that said... Well, actually, if I don't want to KO it, then Cherubi would be a good pick. Agility, okay. Yeah, I know Seed Bomb. Razor Leaf, okay. Yeah, I know Seed Bomb ain't gonna kill this thing. Assuming I don't get a critical hit at least. But Razor Leaf is making me nervous because that can get a critical hit. Okay, phew. Okay, should be good. Oh, damn it! And that was my only one! Crud. Okay, you have to die now. And I could have done it again, of course. Oh well. I could have had an execute. That could have been really handy because, like, Grass and Psychic, hey, I'll take a Psychic type. I can get could have gotten a Leaf Stone fairly early at the third town, at the third badge. Oh well. I just wanted to see what it's, because Egg Pokemon. Yeah, that has 3 moves to start, and it would have learned another. Okay, that's okay. Okay. I'm off stream. I'm gonna go for another hour, like 3-hour stream, 1 to 4. Off stream, I am definitely going to be coming back here to grind against the happenings. Because those are easily my best source of XP. That was good. Although, oh wait, no, even if I did encounter something, I couldn't catch it now. Because I don't have Pokeballs. It is an interesting concept. Like, what if you ran out of Pokeballs? You know, like, this early in the game, if you went out of money and ran out of Pokeballs and you couldn't buy potions or Pokeballs, like, the game doesn't really have any safety nets for that, do you? Does it? You know? Like, hypothetically, I could just run around wasting, if I'm really bad, I could run around wasting all my potions and end up with a level 5 Dratini, or with a level 5 starter, no Pokeballs, and no potions, and no money to get more. So what would I do, you know? Like, granted, you'd have to really be bad at the game, or unlucky, to have that happen. Pokedex, oh right, because of the national dex, it doesn't count them. So that's Cherubi and Spheal that are not being counted. Okay. I need to get at least one Pokeball. If I can. How much is it? Oh! Okay. Yeah, that'll, yeah. Because, like, there's a very low chance I'm gonna find Electabuzz. Oh yeah, I did. Like, I ran out of Pokeballs just now. Running out of money would be harder, but, you know, you could hypothetically just spend, like, buy and sell everything back. Like, you'd have to be, you'd have to be really unlucky, really bad, or go out of your way to run out of money and items, but it could happen. And at that point, what would you do? Because you can only fight trainers a limited amount of times in the games, you know? Anywho, let's see what we get with Headbutt now. Okay, not awful. Intimidate! I like it already. Oh, perfect. Okay, and there's Spinarak. Okay, I like Spinarak already. He's got Intimidate. That's already handy. Okay, Intimidate, Swagger, Fury Cutter, and Leech Life. Not the best, but hey, I could think of worse movesets. Especially in terms of I want to keep things alive. And again, Intimidate by itself, that's handy. Okay. Let's go north. Okay, Headbutt time. It almost feels like cheesing to have Headbutt this early, and now, like, every route I can get an extra catch opportunity. Yeah, and also I'm thinking maybe Surskit would have been helpful just for payday. But, oh well. It wasn't in the cards. Pineco! Okay. Okay, what do I have that could weaken you, safely? Oh. Okay. With this grass, so hopefully this won't kill it? Okay. I also love how in the games they're like, transfer to box 1 in someone's PC. Like, you still have access to the Pokemon storage system, but they don't tell you who it owns to. So it's just like, okay, transfer it to, like, this random nobody's PC. Like, you can't even say, like, move it to the Pokemon storage system or anything. Okay. So, Forewarn, Leech Life, and Scratch. When does it evolve? Oh, just a moment. My cat wants out of my room. Okay. When does it evolve? Level 31. Okay. No. Well, when does it learn new moves? Let's see that. Set by level up. 1, 1, 6, and 9. Okay, that's not awful. And Spinarak. Let's see. 22. Okay, good. I like that. Evolve early, get stronger early. And learns new moves at 8 and 12. Okay. So overall, yeah, this... I'm not going to use Pineco. Like, Pineco is the first one I've encountered that's like, nah, I can do without you. And also Cherubi. Like, I got lucky catching Cherubi, but he's going to get boxed. Oh, is it he or she? Cherubi, yeah, he's going to get boxed. And again, if anyone wants to nickname these, donate $50, and I will get a save. I will figure out how to use a save editor, and they will be nicknamed for the next stream. I'll also just toss out. I was giving all my anecdotes to my dad. His spirit animal, I joked, and he embraced it. He went along with the joke. Slacking. My dad, he was fat, and it was also just a very large guy, and he loved laying on the couch with his head propped up on his arm watching TV, posing pretty much just like Slacking. So it was a joke like, you're Slacking, and he loved sloths. He loved sloths, like, so yeah, Slacking was his spirit animal. Not sure which one I want to level up now. Okay, well actually, I have Spinarak. You look weak. Yeah, screw you too, buddy. Oh, not his super cool Watada, his... actually way cooler Shinx. Okay. Weather Ball. Okay, that's an interesting move to have. Good job, Spinarak. Sure. Let's backtrack and heal up before we fight that other trainer. But yeah, I'm loving Spinarak already. Like, he's gonna make the random encounters easier, because I imagine a lot of Pokemon that I'm gonna meet around this time have primarily physical moves, so yeah. I wasn't sure if I'd get my first badge on my first stream. It's not looking like it. Okay, okay, that's okay. Surskit, what was its move? Swagger was the one. Payday. Okay. Seriously, like, if only they would let me pick up the coins, this would be awesome. And also, back to the Pokemon Center already, because, ouch. Oh, and I remember there was another place I wanted to check. I'm pretty sure there were trees in that northern route. So that's another place I can headbutt. Yep. Okay. Let's see what we can catch. Come on. Come on. Come on. What do we have? Spearow! Okay. 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 Constrict. Okay. That's a move you'd only ever see Spearow use in a randomizer. Thief. Huh. That's, could be interesting. Okay, nope. Spearow, okay, so. Yeah, not bad, not bad. If there was something better, I would switch out Cherubi now. But, you know, I've got a bird type that knows knows a very good flying type move. Sorry, I said bird. I have a flying type with a pretty good flying type move, so. I just remembered. I can grind freely against Diglett. They can't hurt me. They only have Bone Club and Dig. They can't hurt Hoot Hoot. And I'm doing this on my phone because honestly my computer is a potato. It's more, I think I got it in 2013. And it's been serviced a couple times and that, but still, it's an old computer. So, like you saw, it took a while for me to call up my browser and Twitch while this was running. And I was honestly afraid it might disconnect. Sure. Oh, and speaking of slacking, as I said, my dad was a big player of Pokemon Go. I still have his phone. And just because it would take a lot of time and resources, I'm not trading all his Pokemon over to my account. But I did trade some, and of course the first one I traded was a Slacking that is now named Alan. Happini, you're not, I'm not taking you on. Level 5 and 9. Okay, so he'll learn a new move soon. Okay. Cherubi should be safe. Nice. Isn't that an attack lowering move? Sharply lowers attack. Oh, that's really good. Okay. Hoot Hoot, your positioning just went even further up. Like, honestly, I'm thinking that after Sreel, Hoot Hoot is probably the most secure member of the party. Like, Igglybuff at least I have Headbutt utility for, and Spinarak we'll have to see, but... This power again, I'm looking up like when Spearow and Hoot Hoot and some others learn new moves. Spearow also 5 and 9. Okay. Yeah, and also it's occurring to me like Spinarak and Hoot Hoot could both comfortably grind against the Diglett, like, cause Bug type resist ground. But let's go look at that Spearow I got. I do want to switch it. Well, I'm tempted to switch it because, again, I'm pretty sure that those Happiny can carry Lucky Punches. Which, I don't know how much they sell for, but that could potentially be handy. No problem, thank you for tuning in. Get back to work, slave. And thank you. Yeah, just Constrict and Thief, okay. Nah, I don't need Runaway. Okay. So overall, like, again, yeah, like, I've got a pretty good team so early into the run. Oh, meant to heal him up. Like, again, Cherubi will probably not be sticking around once I get something worthwhile to replace it. But wait, here it's good for, it's here for coverage, and it's good at that, like, it has a really powerful grass move. Sfeel, I don't see Sfeel going anywhere. Sfeel ain't going anywhere for, like, Sfeel is probably going to be on the team forever. Hoot Hoot, we'll see, like, but for now, like, a move that sharply lowers attack? Yes, please. Again, Igglybuff, you're here for utility. Spinarak, what's your deal again? Yeah, Intimidate. Still handy, and it's bug and poison, so, you know, it's not useless, but, we'll have to see. Like, Cherubi will be the first one to be replaced, but after that, it'll probably be Spinarak if I choose to. If I get something good. Okay. Azurill. I would have been interested in catching them, more interested in catching them originally because of speed boost, but considering I got Headbutt through Igglybuff, I'm actually pretty glad with that, happy with that. Thank you, Sable. Or Albie. I know who that is. Thank you. It's going great. It was a little rocky at the start. I had 3 whiteouts before I got Pokeballs, but once I did, I'll show you the team I got. The first one I caught, Spheal, which has a really good move set, as you can see. And then I decided to look around the route more, and I've encountered a shiny Cherubi. So I have the shiny claws, so I decided, okay, he's okay to catch. I got, on this route, I got Igglybuff, which learned Headbutt. So I've been headbutting trees all along the way now. So yeah, and aside from what you see here, I've also caught Pineco and Spearow, which are in the box. And the first one I encountered, but unfortunately I KO'd it, was Diglett. So yeah, not smooth sailing, but I'm definitely picking up momentum. Yeah, he is like currently like first in line to be replaced if I get something better. Right now he's here for type coverage because he's got Seed Bomb, and that's a really good move. At least, especially this early on. I also could have, I made a note, yep. I could have caught an Execute that I encountered with Headbutt, but I KO'd it by accident. Pardon, no, I didn't KO it. That I encountered with Headbutt. I ran out of. I only had 1 Pokeball left at the time, and it broke out. Also, on the first route, the other main Pokemon I've encountered besides Diglett was Happiny, which gives a ton of XP. So I'm strongly considering, like, once I get in the stream, go back to Route 1 and grind. Because, like, level 2 or 3 Happiny were leaving 100 experience. So, and hell yeah. Okay, youngster Mikely, Jigglypuff. Now I'm wondering, the move of the randomization is consistent. Like, does this Jigglypuff have the same moves that Igglybuff would have? I'm not sure. No, it's different. My Igglybuff does not have Rage. Zigzagoon. We can keep battling. Don't think it should outspeed Hoot Hoot, yeah. And Hoot Hoot has Feather Dance, so sharply lowering attack, yes please. Okay, good fighting, Hoot Hoot. Like, overall, I'm like, again, like, it was rocky at first with me whiting out 3 times when I had just... Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, that's how that all started. My starter is Dratini. Yeah. My choices were Weedle, Whismur, and Dratini. So, yeah, that wasn't a hard choice at all. Oh, not at all. And Dratini knows Rage and Dragon Dance. The only thing I could ask for is a physical dragon move. It learned Twister. So, you know, I'll be getting use out of him for sure later on. Who are you calling a person? How do you know I'm not a bug Pokemon? In the random note, I remember being like happy when later games introduced the Bug Maniac. It's like, alright, the bug catchers are no longer the bug specialists are no longer the designated early game losers. Sandstream on Sunkern. Okay, new route. I can catch new Pokemon now. Oh, survey says Nincada. I don't hate it. Okay, this shouldn't kill it, I hope. Okay. That's fine, and go ahead, leech life me. Okay. Catch. Alright. Nincada's data was added to the Pokedex. Okay. I'll have to check that when we get to town. I'm not going to enter the cave or headbutt anything yet, because I want to get more Pokeballs. I love that, like, a roundabout way to hint status ailments, make it easier to catch them. Yeah, show me what you got. Wait, is this Deadpool? Ouch, that's annoying. Also, having my glare and speed boost seems a little redundant, but what do I know? Phoebus. Okay, Phoebus should be pretty weak, so this is a time for Spinarak to show off what it can do. And yeah, Spinarak has Intimidate, so he's got utility at least. Metal Claw! Okay, and of course it gets an attack boost, of course it does. Nope, we'll keep battling. Sure, Sandstream, go ahead. Oh, come on. Okay, well, I got Leech Life. Self-healing! Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Good boy, Spinarak. And Metapod. Get him, girl. Pin Missile. Borrowing from, your cousin line, I see. Yes, I would like berries. Lax Incense. What's that do? What's that do? I don't dislike that at all. In fact, I'm gonna have someone hold it. I'm gonna give it, well, Sphere is already pretty tanky. I feel like Spinarak, being the bug type with the low stats, Spinarak is probably the squishiest one I have. If not, maybe Igglybuff, but it has more, considerably more HP than Spinarak at the moment, so. Okay. Phew! Okay. Okay. Yeah, what does Pokegear allow exactly? I forget all the functions, like between the different games. That's the map. What's this? Just the background? Sure. Yeah, like, okay, touch. Okay, no. Yeah, this is just a novelty. One thing I wouldn't mind at all is the Poker Radar. I remember when I played Oris. I loved that feature. Okay, Violet City. I just want to... Definitely saving. Yes, heal. Now let's see. Violet City. School. Sprout Tower, yep. Violet Gym, yep. And the in-game trades. Oh! The juggler outside will give me berries for shards. Okay. Yeah, if I can find them. Okay. Bellsprout, Lotad. I would trade it if I had it. Like Lotad, that Lotad, I like Lotad, and I've got rain. Well, no, with the moves being randomized, having I was gonna say Rain Dance and Lotad. Hey, that's awesome, but no. Okay. We'll name them the D's. Okay. Oh, the Union Room, okay. Yeah, I don't care. That's not gonna be relevant. Anything worthwhile I can sell? You sure I can't sell the Versus Recorder? Because I'm not going to have much use for that. I just want to see. Dome Fossil? Okay. Hang on. Where can I get them revived in this game? Pewter. Damn. That's gonna be a long time coming. That's a little disappointing. Strawberry. Alright. Now remember in Crystal there was grass here, but not in the original Gold and Silver. Ooh, thank you. Yeah, do I have anyone that can learn it, actually? That's something I should know now. I have the HM clause. If no one I have can learn it. Igglybuff! Okay. So Igglybuff, just to be clear so far, has Vice Grip, Headbutt, and Rock Smash. Are we sure it's not a Machop in disguise or something? Okay, Ruins of Elf. Oh yeah, I can headbutt here too. Not yet though. Okay. I love the ruins of, like, they added like other ruins in that, you know, like other ruined buildings, just you can go through them. Oh, right, I have to use my mouse for this. What's at the back here? Oh yes, the escape rope. I remember that trick. Or like that, where like you have to use like certain items in front of them, if I remember correctly. Okay, yep. Slide them. There we go. Is that right? Oh. Did I mess that up? Ah, I see. No. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Unknown is another Pokemon that they could just lose. It's like, I think they use them as an in-game alphabet, but they are useless Pokemon. Like, seriously. They are, like, again, they were like a gimmick Pokemon. Like, they introduced a new gimmick for their generation, and then they are completely pointless. But at least I can catch something in here that's not Unknown, and hopefully will not be completely useless. I don't dislike that! Though, let's get a Hoot Hoot out of there, because I don't like the idea of him taking an electric move. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you're getting a hurt out there. Not gonna risk it. Hey, let's see if I can catch it. Please. Damn it. Fuck. Oh well. I cannot catch Chinchou. He would have been really good for move coverage, but Yeah. Okay. Take note. I missed that one. Oh wait, isn't there... Actually, if Jin Chao is the main thing I'm encountering, then yeah, put out Cherubi to handle them. I remember you can encounter unknown of different letters, so there's probably more than Chin Chao. But yeah, with Motor Drive and its grass typing, like, they got nothing to fear from Chin Chao. Yeah. 64 XP too, not bad, not bad. This actually may be my new grinding spot. I just want to see, like, isn't there an item here? Just want to see. Ruins of Elf, okay. Yeah, I just want to check like what items and all that are here to get. I thought there were items inside the ruins. There we go. I took 2 steps, come on. Leaf Storm? Okay, I know I said you were disposable and I might kick you out, but you didn't have to take it personally. Holy crap. Okay, Cherubi ain't going anywhere. He's got Leaf Storm. Woe to anything weak to grass type that pisses it off. Still, I could do without it knowing Double Edge. Like, I'm not gonna use it, of course, but still. You know, on principle, I don't like that. Okay, I'm just thinking now, if each chamber in the Ruins of Alf has different encounters, would that make them count as different areas for a Nuzlocke run? I'm not sure. I'll avoid doing the other one for now. Like, I want to ask for, like, second opinions from that, because I'm honestly not sure. Like, that's a kind of, like, actually thing that people may have opinions about. Left wall of the building. And there's items hidden here. Black sludge. Okay. That's actually really good for spinner rack. Yeah. Can I sell fossils? Like, actually, yeah, that makes sense. Like, you can get fossils infinitely. Okay. We're not doing too bad. And I can headbutt in here if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna yet because, again, I don't have Pokeballs. White herb, that'll be good for Cherubi with, Leaf Storm. That is a herb that restores, your status the first time it's lowered. Okay, Route 32. I'm not gonna catch anything here. Oh, hey, Apricorn. Also, I don't remember, but if I get the HM from that guy on the first route, then do I still get the... Was it cut or flat? I'm pretty sure it was Flash you got from the Sprout Tower? I can't remember. I'm just wondering now if, like, the one guy gives me the HM, who gives me the HM here? Or is, like, Rock Smash not, like, the first HM move you get here? Now, though, I want to go over here for now. Can I sell the fossil? And does it get me a good price? Because I could really use some Pokeballs. Okay. I could ask for more, but yeah, I'll take that. Okay, so Route 31. I caught Nincada. I forgot. I have to check Nincada. Oh, what? No. Back out slowly. I remember Faulkner is a little higher level than the original Gold and Silver, if I remember correctly. And also because he has Pidgeotto, who knows what it could be in this. It could be a Stage 2 Pokemon that will just wreck my shit. Summary. Ability Stall. Not great, but I know it'll get a different move once it evolves. Mud Slap and Leech Life. Not awful. Not great. Okay. Now I'm gonna do 2 things here, and then I am gonna end the stream. Because I caught a Pokemon in the grass here, but I have not visited the Dark Cave yet. And I have not headbutted any trees here. Okay, Dupe Claws. No. Oh, did I? Wait. Okay, no. Route 29. Diglett. Okay, yeah. So, Dupe Claws, that doesn't count. And so far I've accidentally KO'd 3 Pokemon I could have caught. Execute, Diglett, and Chinchou. Dupe Claws. Okay, although, these are things I've already encountered with Headbutt. Come to think of it, are these even randomized? Because aren't they the ones you normally encounter with Headbutt? Come on, just one more. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking like the headbutt ones aren't randomized. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking like the go one more encounter. And if it's a Hoot Hoot or Spinnerack, then yeah, I'm gonna say that headbutt trees are not randomized. Which also means headbutt is not as useful as I thought then. Like, I'll have to look up the exact mechanics. I remember, like, once you get the first 8 badges, like, you can encounter Pokemon in areas you couldn't before. Like, Pokemon outbreaks will happen of Pokemon from other regions. From Sinnoh and Hoenn will occur. Okay, yeah. Okay, headbutt trees are not randomized. Okay. So headbutt is not as useful as I thought, and it also means there's no point to headbutting trees on other routes. I'll do it like to confirm. Like, maybe I'll get lucky actually and find an execute again and I can try to catch one. Actually, that'd be a good idea for now. Though as I say that, I can do that anytime, and I don't have many Pokeballs. I want to see if I can find something in the Dark Cave first. Teddiursa! Okay. 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 I'll try this. Wishing I had some status moves. First, let's make sure you're very weak, so you Comet Punch, okay. Okay, that should do it. Weather Ball, okay. Okay, okay, I'll have to send out something else to weaken you a little more. Now, get in the ball. Phew! Okay, Teddiursa was caught. Okay, okay, that's not bad. Okay. Oh, Combi. Okay, I got the good one. Also, if it's not apparent, I did check the randomizer settings to like Pokemon of roughly the same power level appear in the same area, so that's why I'm not running into anything super OP or evolved at this early stage. Just because I like that sense of progression, you know, that I start encountering more dangerous things. Because, like, at this early point, like, if you're encountering fully evolved Pokemon, like, Okay. So I'm gonna head to the Poke Center here and save. So first, let's have a look at that Teddiursa. Trace. Could be useful. Rapid Spin, Weather Ball, Comet Punch, and Mud Shot. Oh! I actually really like that. Okay. like, Weather Ball, not so much, but I do have Sphere on the team. Could Rain Dance to give it a special Weather Ball. Not that handy, but... Okay. Teddy Ursa, welcome to the team. You're replacing Igglybuff, yep. Because again, Headbutt not as useful as I thought. But, you know, like, Spinarak for now, like, the Black Sludge boosted Spinarak's profile immensely, and Leaf Storm did wonders for Cherubi. So, end of the first Pokemon Nuzlocke stream. We had counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We encountered 11 different Pokemon, and we encountered Execute from a Headbutt in New Bark Town. We encountered Diglett and Hoot Hoot, and Diglett was unfortunately KO'd. Spinarak caught with a Headbutt. Then we encountered Igglybuff, Nincada, Teddiursa, Chinchou, which we KO'd, and also Spheal, Cherubi, and Spearow, all of which we caught. And the team I'm going with now is my starter, Dratini, Hoot Hoot, Spheal, Cherubi, Teddiursa, and Spinarak. And I am definitely going to be level grinding off stream. But yeah, so far, not bad. Team is not awful. Like, I got good coverage all around. Got a really good starter. Spheal is amazing, and like I said, Spheal is going to be on the team forever. Because that's just like a great moveset to have all around. He's got good stats. Spinarak will probably be around for a while, if only because he evolves early. And again, like with the Black Sludge, his profile went up. Cherubi will have to see. Hoot Hoot will have to see. Teddiursa may be around for a while. I'll have to look at Ursa Ring. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Oh. You want to call me back, Joey? Sorry. Can I call him back? You were gonna call me, is that all you were gonna say? And I say I am gonna be level grinding. I'm not gonna go into any new areas, of course. I'm not gonna do that. Though I do wanna like look at like the maps for like some areas and see if there's any hidden items, because I really need money. And considering how quickly Igglybuff soured in usefulness, maybe Surskit would have been useful if only for the money for payday. But yeah, so thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you very much to everyone who donated. I'm happy with how the stream went, happy with how the fundraising went, and I hope to see you all tomorrow again, 1 to 4, and we will continue our Pokemon Nuzlocke. I will face the Sprout Tower. I'll try to get some Pokeballs to catch some more Pokemon in areas. We'll definitely face Faulkner, and once I get my first badge, I'm going to reveal what that $100 tier is. And if you really want to be a troll, oh, you're going to love the $100 option.